Ladies and gentlemen, a Western themed continental, and yes, this is a 1 ounce sized coin, which is a celebration of the 100th anniversary of the 1919 Victory Stampede, which was held to commemorate the end of the First World War. And yes, it was a rodeo salute to returning soldiers and a celebration of victory done Calgary style from August the 25th to August the 30th of 1919. More than 57,000 people attended the Victory Stampede held at the Calgary's exhibition grounds, and those in attendance witnessed thrills and spills as hundreds of cowboys and cowgirls competed in events like bronc riding, fancy roping, trick riding, relay races, and more. The Victory Stampede celebrated the end of 4 long years of war and victory in Europe. Despite being one-off event, the Great Victory Entertainment planted the seeds for the 1923 Western Showcase that kicked off an annual tradition in Stampede City. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to sit back, right back in time with this continental commemoration of the 1919 Victory Stampede. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you guys to the 2019 your 1 ounce pure silver coin Victory Stampede. And with that, let us all dive on in. When we come back, we shall analyze in details the features of this magnificent coin struck by the Royal Canadian Mint. Let us all dive on in. Greetings, my people, and indeed a very warm, fantastic, majestic, and fantabulous welcome to each and every single one of you to yet again another of my coin showcasing videos. My name is Biwari Kikum Stakaenze, and you guys are highly welcome to today's edition. Alright, the Stampede. Alright, this is just the obverse of Her Late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, or let me say this is the effigy because this is the obverse rather. So yes, designed by Susanna Blunt, and that is all, to be honest, nothing more. This is as basic, as plain as I've seen any Royal Canadian Mint obverse. This is quite interesting. Alright, so you have the name of the monarch here, Elizabeth II, Her Late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, and you guys have this DG Regina as well on the side. Alrighty, so flipping on to the reverse side of this coin, let us pay a little bit of attention to details on here. Let me zoom in just for a moment before I give you guys what the design is all about. Alrighty, one more. Let me come back in and adjust myself to the light. No, just go back a little bit. Yes, adjust yourself into the light, and yes, looks good. Alrighty. Alright, so yes, what do we have here? This is actually designed by Michelle Grant, so she is the one who designed the reverse side of this coin itself. And yes, this coin captures the excitement of the roping competition at the 1919 Victory Stampede. In the background, spectators feel the original grandstand in Calgary. In the foreground, a gold-plated cowboy holds the reins tightly with one hand while twirling the lariat overhead as the horse races towards the target. And yes, the gold-plated rim. I need to zoom in so that you guys can actually understand what is happening here. Alright, the gold-plated rim is a four-strand raw hide lariat, as you guys can see in the rim. all right, that was commonly used for roping livestock in that time period. So yes, they have actually used the rim, or let me say they've actually produced a die that when they stamp the coin, it gives us a feature showing what was the roping material used at that time. I think it's called the 4-strand rawhide lariat. So yeah, that is what the rim is telling us, that it is a rope. Alrighty, which is quite interesting. That was quite quite thoughtful of the Royal Canadian Mint to actually do that. But I want to give you guys some fun facts before we go into the mintage and all. But did you know that the Victory Stampede was the second stampede held in Calgary, despite the initial success in the 1912 Stampede? It didn't become an annual affair until 1923. And yes, in 1913, promoter Guy Riadek brought the Stampede to Winnipeg, then moved it overseas in the United States during the First World War. But in 1919, 4 Calgary businessmen, the Big Four, invited Riadek back to Calgary to organize an event that commemorated the end of the First World War, which is your Victory Stampede. And another fun fact, or another fact, did you guys know that the 1919 Stampede wasn't a financial success? And yes, I will explain. The wartime inflation and poor crop yields jeopardized the attendance, and the city moved to declare a civic holiday in hopes of a better turnout. The Stampede sold 57,456 admissions, which is just $1 for admission, $1 for admission, 50 cents for a grandstand seat. So it barely broke even, and there were no profits to distribute to its charity beneficiaries. Still, the memory of the 1919 Stampede helped to inspire the organization of Calgary's third Stampede in 1923. Alrighty, I believe that is all with regards to fun facts and information with regards to this coin. And yes, the mintage is 6,500. The diameter is 38 millimeters. Edges are serrated edges, or reeded edges, serrated edges rather, or reeded edges. Your finish is proof. It is your mirror-like, so it is your proof finish. Well done, well detailed. Face value is $20 rather, and yeah, you have a certificate that comes with it. 1 ounce is your weight. Alrighty, and it is actually 4/9 fine purity, to be precise. And yes, it comes in this packaging itself, and inside this you will find this clamshell, and inside this clamshell you will find the COA itself is here. All right, so I believe that concludes it for us, and thanks to the designer Michelle Grant, who designed the reverse of this particular coin. Absolutely fantastic, a beauty to watch, and what an honor indeed it is. And yes, I believe that should do it for us. To be quite honest, I believe there is nothing much that I can actually say with regards to this particular coin showcasing. But anyways, all I can say is I hope you guys have enjoyed, and a very big thank you to each and every single one of you once again for dropping by to view another of my coin showcasing videos. And with that, I'll definitely see each and every single one of you in my next video. Thank you very much.